Hey everyone, my name's Amanda, and I just wanted to tell you about a cultural artifact called a brand. Now, in my culture, which is a cattleman's type culture, a brand is a symbol. Sometimes it's a symbol, sometimes it's numbers, sometimes it's letters that you register with your state and you put on your animals, your livestock, so that nobody can steal them and you can prove that they're yours. Now, in order to get your brand, you do have to submit to your state. This is my approval page showing that my family's farm now has their brand. My granny encouraged us to get our brand because she had taken a cow to the sale once and her cow had her brand and she had her brand papers in her pocket. When she was selling her cow, she noticed that there was a guy with about 50 head of cattle with her brand. And she went to the auctioneer and explained what was going on. The auctioneer told the man that since his cattle had my granny's brand, he would auction off the cattle and all the money would go to my granny because she is the rightful owner of that brand. My granny said no. She was an honest woman and she knew that those cattle were not hers. So she let it slide. But the auctioneer made sure to announce to everyone at the sale that you have to have a brand that is registered in order to brand your livestock. So each state is different. Each state's cost is different. Here in Arkansas, you pay $5 for a 5-year brand. Now you can renew that brand after 5 years, but it will cost another $5. In some states, though, like in Texas, it can cost a whole lot more money. But in Texas, you not only have to register your brand with the state, you have to register it by county because there's so many cattle ranchers and farmers in the state of Texas. Same thing with South Dakota. Some states, especially South Dakota, North Dakota, Wyoming, Colorado, those states require a brand inspector to be present when selling the cattle. So not only does your brand have to be registered, but the inspector has to be there on site when you sell so that he can verify that they are your cows. Brands do serve their purpose. The main purpose is to prevent cattle rustling. I know that sounds like an Old West thing, but it's still alive and true today. Livestock theft of more than $200 is a Class C felony, and it is punishable by a fine of up to $10,000 and a prison term of 10 years. That can be found on the University of Arkansas Cooperative Extension Service website. But not only that, but a brand, it shows your pride for what you have. I take pride in my livestock. That's my livelihood, and I'm proud of it. So I want it to be mine. So I'm going to label it with my brand. Plus, it's really cool to do things like, get your own hats and T-shirts and hoodies and stuff with your brand on it. And not only is it just fun, but it promotes your brand. It promotes your farm. It promotes your ranch to other farmers and to other ranchers so that they would be more willing to purchase things from you. So if you have any questions or anything, feel free to give me a holler. And I really hope that y'all have a great holiday.